Wow, that was that was really mellow. Okay, why am I playing that music? They YouTube like YouTube I'm in YouTube jail almost. They threatened me and said they warned me a bunch and stuff. I didn't I When they took it down, I didn't know those were warnings and stuff. So there we get Miles Davis. Oh, look at I got people in here. There's Wasp and Dan. Okay, y'all, we're gonna watch some drunk people. That's and also I don't know what I can play, so I got like we'll go through the news like on the websites, except for Fox because we won't do Fox website because they're blocking effing. So oh yeah, who was telling me about the chair? I want to get one of those chairs so I don't the sciatic chair because it hurts. So please tell me it hurts. For our first video, it's extremely drunk people. Okay, that's my headset. Oh, Dan.
Inside, a cascade of ceiling tiles
What's up, Dan?
rains down.
Hey, Russell.
The culprits hope for an easy entry.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for doing it. Hey, Axis.
What? What?
Booze and burglary just don't mix.
I was saying hello to Stoner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's watching a movie right now.
That chair is best searched by knee chair, I think, rather than Z chair. But good luck. And you don't have to replace your chair forever. You can just slide it in and out as for an hour or so.
Yeah, because all I do is sit down, so I need something to take the pressure off.
Yeah, I tell you, it was curative for me. I mean, I did a bunch of things in a row, so I can't claim what actually helped cured it, but all those things got rid of it for me.
There's a few of them here.
And I never asked you, I mean, I never got the word. Did you have any numbness? And is it on one side or is it just back pain all the time?
No, it's just my leg, the calf and the thigh are behind it.
On one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely what I had. Except I had numbness towards the end.
Yeah, online it says it's definitely, but that's Google lies, but
yeah, web.
Might not be lying.
Those things are scary. Those diagnoses from WebMD.
Oh yeah, I didn't go that far because they are scary.
That's why there are all those coffin ads.
See, we're not condoning laughing at the drunk people, but
yeah.
Like when Arthur came out, like in the late '70s, or it was really funny to laugh at drunk people. You're like, or like Dean Martin or whatever, the old. Nowadays, it's not like that.
Rat Pack.
Yeah, you don't laugh at drunk people now.
All right.
It's kind of a different.
Can Wasp hear us? Hey, Wasp.
Yeah, she can hear us. She can come in and take over if she wants to. She has God powers.
God powers. No doubt.
What's up, Jim?
That guy's struggling.
Yeah, I've been laughed at many times drunk. It's part of the good memory too. That's why I can't really say it was bad. The memories are always better when you're looking through a drunk lens.
Yeah.
So, Jim, why are you going to Bangkok? Or is it a secret mission?
You know, it could just be a fetish, just like this cock banged.
Hey Stoner, I also got a
Let
an
me turn down
email.
this. Go ahead, sorry.
I got an email about shoulder pain. Do you ever hurt your shoulder sleeping or wake up from it?
Both of them repeatedly.
Well, this guru sleeps with 4 pillows. You'll have to Google it. It's on. I think
sleep
it's on.
with 4 pillows, actually.
I think it's on YouTube. But he makes a little concave and a convex and a rib support, and it said it helped his shoulder.
Usually I'll sleep with 1 pillow underneath, then one next to it. Do my best to support whatever I can.
Oh, you're already doing it. Good.
Right. But my problem is combined with involuntary seizures, which I'm fairly certain happened through the night. I just don't have the cameras hooked up to support my theory, but I woke up with new bruises that I don't know where they came from. You know what I mean?
Oh. Well, I wish you well with it. I hope it gets better.
Nah, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah,
I've already accepted that fact. At this point, it's just getting paid and being able to get by reasonably. Not even greatly or comfortably, just reasonably.
That guy. See, that was me at every restaurant there. After I got 3 in the morning at Denny's.
Stop.
Yeah.
I am embarrassed.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That may be more than alcohol's influence right there.
Alcohol and guns is awesome. Always turns out good.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no.
Oh, that hurt.
It's more fun to drink and shoot a 22 because, you know, the ammunition is actually affordable.
Yeah. Less likely to kill somebody. Oh,
not even to kill somebody, just in general as far as target practice.
Yeah, it's a lot cheap. Oh yeah, and it is. I had lots of camping trips with guns and
you're paying out the ass for the ammo. Say no to crack, plumber's crack.
On a cop car. Or maybe not. Is that not a cop car?
Anyone here happen to catch the Fighter Fest fight tonight with
man.
the Ric Flair card with everybody else?
I didn't see it.
Well, tonight was massive card. It was a Fighter Fest pay-per-view, but I mean, the card was pretty. You know, it looked really fucking good if you actually enjoy wrestling.
That'd be good. I do love me some Ric Flair back in the day, man. He was.
His last match was supposed to be him and Alberto Del Rio or whatever it is. Out of the way, Charlotte Flair's husband now, versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal.
Jeff Jarrett was saying Flair is an alcoholic. Speaking of, hey, it goes with the video. It's on topic.
When did he say that though?
Yesterday or something when he's hyping up the match.
Hyping up the card.
Yeah, before, not yesterday, but like 3 or 4 days ago.
So, yeah, I mean, Jeff Jarrett just ref last night for SummerSlam. You know.
Yeah. What happened? I got back. Everybody's gone. It was all, and then nobody was here. Oh.
I abandoned you for MMA, but I thought I could. I thought I could go in and like come back and say goodbye to you, but when I went back to you,
and the same thing happened to me. I was like, what the hell? And I couldn't get back. So that's why it wasn't.
Get back either.
Yeah. So yeah. Same thing. Let's see. Let's watch this guy watch Bill Burr. Wait, Bill Burr got no. I'm not even gonna watch a guy watch Bill Burr. Bad idea. Not taking any chances.
Bill Burr.
Comedy get banned? What?
Yeah, if it's funny, they're gonna say
you can get banned. What?
They already threatened me. I'm gonna be super good.
You should already know that WWE is more dangerous than comedy. Come on.
Yeah.
They love the fucking money.
I'm all my outlines of the studio are orange. It's all scary in there. So they're like mean.
Bill Burr at Red Rocks.
Watch this how serious I am. Miles Davis.
Everyone loves the Red Rocks.
Everybody's concert at Red Rocks, like U2 or anybody, it's always the best at Red Rocks. Look, look at all these awesome songs we get.
What's up about Colorado? The Red Rocks. Blah. Yeah, fuck off.
Hey, all these are free. I wonder why. Yeah, stupid YouTube not letting me play. Whatever.
Come to Ohio, go to Blossom. See the National Forest right next to your ass.
Let's go with.
Did your tire hold air?
Let's learn something. Where's that?
Here
we go.
Now, huh?
We're gonna learn stuff from Salty Cracker.
You're okay. You're not gonna get COVID.
You're not gonna get COVID.
These
damn
vaccinations.
From the guy that has COVID and said, I'll only be out a few days. No. It's not a few days.
Dr. Fauci says he has COVID again.
Nothing to see here, lads. It's just 4 doctors, 3 of them from one hospital, the 4th one from another local hospital, all in a Canada province, and they're all dead. I'm sure it has to do with climate change within the hospitals. You see, I'm sure these are all WEF Trudeau compliant hospitals, and they ain't using that pesky air condition. Not until they can figure out how to get air conditioners that run off of rainbows and fifis. They ain't using them. And now all of the doctors in this area are dead. 4 of them in 1 week. Don't question it. Don't question that they just were mandated to take a 4th booster in Canada. Don't fucking question it. It's fucking climate change or racism. Or maybe Pootie Poot killed them, boys. Maybe Pootie Poot.
God rest their souls.
Damn,
I didn't know.
Rest assured, there's nothing to see here. Hospitals confirmed deaths of 4 physicians, and they're telling you it has nothing to do with the vaccine, so you can take that to the bank. They would never lie to you. And by the way, it's like 4. It's 4 doctors. That's not that many when you take into account how many doctors are actually in Canada. Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, shit. Fifth doctor? 5th. Warmington. 5th doctor dead. I'm sure she's a big old obese ham beast, right? 80-year-old Dr. No? Triathlete? She just required to take her 4th fucking Fauci shot? Warmington, triathlete, 27, becomes 5th GTA doctor to die in July.
Damn.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Got to do something about this climate change. Is there a vaccine? Is there an mRNA? Bill Gates, Dr. Anthony Fauci. Vaccine for climate change? Got to be one. Got to be 18.
I'm with you. I don't even want the test.
Got to take it. Got to take 18.
I had one test. Mine was just a nose swab before shoulder surgery because that was the only way I could get shoulder surgery.
Don't question it.
I got the J&J because I had to work, but
Dear God,
I ain't.
Oh wait,
yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have quit my job.
6th doctor. Okay, come on. When are we going to start asking questions?
That was always my point. No,
I was sitting there going,
fuck you. I'm not property
I
mark.
worked in this
You're not
place
forcing
where
an
they
injection
had-
on my body.
Fucking California, full of lefty Kool-Aid heads, right?
Yeah.
And they had
I mean,
like a
it's
bike
one
group.
thing being enlisted.
And
Like,
two of
all right,
them
now
were very
government
minor
property.
car accidents.
Do
And
what
the
you
entire
will.
Bike group was like, okay, this is that. We're probably not going to be doing this.
Yeah, it sucked. But I did it because I had to.
Holy fucking people.
And then I got COVID because that's what always
Climate
happens. You
change,
get the
want
vaccine, then you
planet
get
to
COVID.
kill us while we protect the plants. We're
Right,
so
whereas
great.
as I
We're so
still
great
have
at
never
the
had
bike.
COVID.
That's everybody I know that hadn't had
Were you
COVID.
bike
They
standing on
never got the
rainbows,
vaccine.
assholes? No, definitely not.
Gin,
Anyway,
juice,
two of them in
marijuana,
like
I
a
mean,
bump. Dude,
consistent
some
for the
pussy
last
got a
several
fucking
years.
Scrape on a knee. It's like,
Nothing
that's
amazing.
that's
I mean,
dangerous.
no
Okay, holy shit. This is
dietary
the
or
sixth
supplements or
in
bullshit.
like 2
Just,
weeks, dead. All
That's
from
it.
local
Health food
hospitals,
kick.
by the way.
I mean,
where
I'm not the
mandate
healthiest
kicked
person.
in
I'm
that
not
they
going to
needed
argue
to
that
be
at all.
up to
My
date
body's breaking down,
on their
but
climate
two
change
shot
shots
shoulder
or something
seizures,
like this. I
other
can't keep
bullshit,
up
you
with
know,
that, let
but
alone this fucking nonsense
never
out
had
there. But I would
COVID.
imagine motherfuckers better start asking
That's the
questions.
only reason I would get a
Could
test
you
is to
imagine
see if
being a
I ever
doctor
had
in
it,
one of
but
these fucking
I don't think
hospitals
I
and
ever
you sit
had
there,
it.
You get the fucking memo. You get an
It's not
email.
that. It's a terrible
They
headache.
give
I
you that
mean,
15 minute
it's not
test,
that
like,
bad.
nope, you're good. Go get surgery. I'm like,
Your
sweet, let's
schedule.
go.
Last name starts with a T, so you're scheduled
Yeah.
this week to get your 5th booster shot. Don't worry, it's totally safe, totally effective. Don't worry about it.
I heard over the
Well, look
weekend
at all
that
the
the
people who've died in the
antibodies you
hospital
develop
lately and noticed
with
their
natural
status. But anyway,
immunities
don't
is
worry,
better
get
than-
the shot. You're sitting there going,
Yeah, of course.
I think it was on Wikipedia. They redefined recession
holy shit.
22 or
These
so different
44
times.
year old, again, they're
and
all
then
young,
lost
by the
it.
way. They're all young,
And
healthy
then they also
individuals. Again,
redefined the word
probably the cold showers that are going on.
definition.
44-year-old
Yeah, I saw
family
that.
physician
I'm not even joking.
died unexpectedly.
I saw that. Yeah, I know.
Last
Yeah.
year, July
That's for
23,
real.
before
Russell,
announced
you
it
see
released
that
by the
one?
Saskatchewan Health Authority.
No, I didn't see that.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that name, brother.
they
Melview
redefined the
family
word
physician
definition.
Unexpectedly passed away. Sudden adult
Go
death.
They
ahead,
read-
look it up and read it and
Definitely
be
unleashed
cringe.
by the Hitlers, Putins, or probably.
They redefined the word.
Donald
Okay.
Trump doing it.
Cut Wikipedia definition.
Okay.
The
let's
most
see.
cringeworthy one, though, forever for me will be vaccine, because what they're giving out now, these
Well,
mRNA.
that was the first one. Yeah, I was like, well, hold on. This was supposed to prevent this shit.
Yeah,
No, hold on. Don't change this shit.
Each time. Oh, whatever. Google. Sure.
you got to be careful.
I know. I just gotta do it. They force me to Google. Dang it.
I remember Googling whitehouse.gov or some, or whitehouse.com, and it was pornography back when I was like 11.
Okay, what am I looking for?
Definition redefined, or redefined definition.
The definition on Wikipedia. Yeah, go ahead. Look it up and see what it says now.
Definition.
It will confuse the fuck out of you, man.
It's
I
probably
heard it. This
it's probably
definition should be work.
Yeah, it's probably trending by itself. Just look up definition.
You put definition of definition. Just put definition and go by date.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Definition.
Because this literally was just recent within the
Oh,
last
okay.
24 to 36 hours, give or take.
It's
Maybe
no
48.
different than what the Chinese have done in the past and other, I guess, between, I don't know who all, the Soviet Union and
Oh, I just saw one that said July 30th. That was probably the most recent one on your previous page. Or right there. Oh, let's see.
All right, there.
be careful, it might ask you to redefine it.
Classified zoological.
Of the Texas.
Or look at the right hand side of your screen where it says results from sister projects.
Definition has an article on.
Or let's see if I can help him find the link because I know I saw the story.
I'm trying to think where I saw it. It might have been Newsmax or News
I thought it was probably Daily Wire, honestly.
Daily Wire. I believe it was Daily Wire.
I can go there. I see. We can do this, and YouTube will be happy with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's because I put a wrestling. I thought it was a commercial, but it's actually kind of a match. And they're if you don't have a box or nothing up, I kind of get it. So I just kind of. But it said they repeatedly warned me, and I'm wondering if that's all the other ones they took down. That's what's got me worried. It's like, how did you warn me? You didn't warn me. Jerks. I see nothing. They haven't done anything in a long time.
What provision have you made to get your lawn mowed, Russell? I know Stoner mowed his today. Got in the thatch.
My roommate did it.
Oh, good. I'm glad for your knee. You didn't have to.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, here's one we can watch. We'll watch this while we're waiting. Gotta unshare this thing and share.
Y'all know how some of these rogue channels put bubbles and confetti and all that to make their stream novel, I guess.
Yeah, I don't do anything yet. I just started doing the hashtag because I was watching Rob and he said he does.
Yeah, well, the reason I got kicked out of MMA last night was I was trying to screenshot Stoner's fan because it was in a reflection and it was like centered perfectly. The light was in the.
You got banned for that shit?
No. I did it to myself. I went away from it by myself and then I couldn't get back to the StreamYard. No. I did it. I exited to screenshot by mistake.
Liberal Hive Minded.
But I was just wondering if that would be because I watched the whole interview with Peterson, and the guy he was interviewing was in reverse because he had like a military looking shirt that buttoned, it didn't button to the left the way a girl's shirt does. And his he had like a badge cut out over his pocket and it was on the wrong side. So I didn't know if reversing things made it better or I didn't know. But hell, Crippy hadn't gotten any hits in a week or two that I've noticed. I don't know. So he's doing something right.
Yeah, he knows.
It's good. Some days he'll get several.
Like, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, he's really good.
We had some days where like, bam, 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 bam. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, he was barely even post anything and getting a strike. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to get content built up. I'm not really focused too much on doing it right yet. Plus, you're only supposed to focus on one thing on your channel, and I totally don't do that. But that's too much trouble. I'm not doing a bunch of channels. I'm determined to beat the algorithm and do it my way. It won't happen, but, whatever.
Well, if Elon Musk has his way, these things might change.
That's true. It'll start supporting the small town. Because right now you can't compete against the big guys because they have staff, so they can do like 3 videos a day, and so it's rigged. Like the more videos you do, the more chance you'll get shown.
Yep.
So it's like tilted towards big corporations or whatever.
But Russell, can you see his fan in the top of his screen?
Let me go. Hold on. Hold on. Don't move anybody. Where's it? Oh,
okay. Yeah. All right. That was
like
in
hypnotizing you.
That kind of image was in front of. It wasn't that defined. It really looked like an effect, like a special effect from a movie or something. It was like It was like another camera angle way back, and I was trying to screenshot it to send it to Crippy, and I backed out of the channel by myself, and I was like, "Damn it!"
I think
then I saw Jim trying to get in again. He backed out somehow.
I think it's making me hungry. Okay, we'll get back to this.
There's a winter and a summer direction. I don't know which is which, but when we had ceiling fans, you could run them one way in the summer and one way in the winter.
Oh yeah,
mine has that as well.
One sucks.
Correct.
Yeah, Eddie, I guess you're right. I never thought of it that way.
Direction. You're right.
I never thought of it as winter and summer. That's right. Yeah.
No, I don't know why you would never think that. It's literally labeled sun and frost on the fan, like winter, summer.
I
Oh,
always
If you ever
blow.
look at the fan, the icon, it literally says winter, summer, or shows the logo for
It was
cold,
always
hot.
it was always blow or suck for me, so I didn't know.
You suck and blow, huh? What
Well,
are you
no,
talking
I
about,
mean
man?
the fan. I don't know anything about all that winter, summer. That's the first time I really heard that for real.
our first ceiling fans were just one step away from an attic fan, which only sucked, as far as I remember.
Yeah, they do. They only suck.
Y'all know too much about sucking. You're sorry. You're beyond me.
Show you the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Well,
Draw-
folks, we have another
Draw,
massive
then. Draw might be a better word.
breaking bombshell. I love to use Nancy
A
Pelosi's
lot
infamous
better
quote
word.
in relation to Donald Trump. She claims that when it comes to Donald Trump and the Trump administration,
Draw,
all roads
poker.
lead to Russia. All roads lead to Putin. An absolutely ridiculous claim. But folks, when it comes to Hunter Biden and his illegal influence peddling scheme, all roads lead to Joe Biden, the big guy. And that right there, folks, has been the mystery since the start. Joe
China,
Biden's
Venezuela,
involvement.
Cuba,
Is
that's
Joe
hilarious.
Biden the big guy? Tony Bobolinsky seems to certainly believe that Joe is in fact the big guy, going as far to say that 1,000% Joe Biden is the big guy.
In that email, there's a statement where they go through the equity. Jim Biden's referenced as, 10%, doesn't say Biden, it says Jim. And then it has 10% for the big guy held by H. I 1,000% sit here and know that the big guy is referencing Joe Biden. That's crystal clear to me.
And now we have some more confirming evidence. Another Hunter Biden business associate referring to, quote, the big guy in a second message found during the panic about the laptop hard drive leaks ahead of the 2020 presidential election. And we also have another text message from Mr. James Gillard during the same moment claiming, quote, don't mention Joe being involved. The evidence is starting to stack up, folks. Joe Biden clearly lied. We have the 2018 leaked voicemail where Joe Biden tells his son Hunter, I think you're in the clear, about this whole China thing. He then later claimed he had absolutely no involvement or knowledge of his son Hunter Biden's business dealings in China, even though he took his son Hunter Biden to China with him during an official trip to China as vice president, and while in China having dinner with Joe Biden's Chinese business associates. It's now coming up that Joe Biden has actually met with Hunter Biden's business associates dozens of times. This whole thing continues to expand. All roads seem to lead to Joe Biden's office. I mean, not exactly a surprise. It's really the only thing Hunter Biden had going for him. How else would he be making millions upon millions of dollars? But folks, to steal another quote from these corrupt Democrats, their favorite line in reference to Donald Trump and his campaign, quote, the walls are closing in on him. This time, it seems as though it's actually accurate, except the walls are closing in on Joe Biden. This might even lead to a possible impeachment. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. Things are getting real serious with this Hunter Biden probe. It's even possible that Hunter Biden is facing some criminal charges coming up in the next couple of months or years. We've got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, friends, so take a look at this. Of course, from none other than the Daily Mail, Hunter Biden associate referred to the big guy in second message during panic about laptop hard drive leaks ahead of 2020 presidential election. A business associate of Hunter Biden referred in a text message to, quote, the big guy the second time the reference was made, increasing suspicion that the nickname refers to Joe Biden. James Gilliar, I think I called him James Gillard a couple times, but anyways, close enough. A British businessman in May of 2017 had emailed his associates, including Hunter, to formalize how they would divide the spoils from their deal with China's largest private energy company. Gilliar wrote that the proceeds would be split with 20% each to 4 partners, including JG assumed to be himself and H assumed to be Hunter. Cryptically, the remaining 20% would be divided, with 10% to Jim, likely Hunter's uncle Jim Biden, and 10% held by H by Hunter for, quote, the big guy. If the big guy is indeed Joe Biden, it would contradict his insistence that he was not involved in his son Hunter Biden's business dealings. The president has long rubbished any suggestion of financial impropriety. On Wednesday, a second reference by Gilliar to, quote, the big guy emerged. Gilliar, in October of 2020, when the news about Hunter Biden's laptop was first reported, discussed whether the revelations about Hunter's businesses would harm his father's presidential campaign. If they lose, honestly, I don't think that the big guy really cares about that because he'll be too busy focusing on all the other S that he is doing, wrote Gilliar in a text message obtained by a Republican source and passed on to the New York Post. I think we have a whole lot of evidence at this point, folks. Tony Bobulinski claiming 1,000% that Joe is the big guy. And now we have James Gilliar claiming if they lose, obviously if they lose the presidential election, the big guy, who is clearly then presidential candidate Joe Biden, won't care because he'll be too busy focusing on whatever stuff he's doing. When your evidence isn't 100% definitive, when you have evidence that starts to pile up all pointing in one direction, it starts to become more definitive. And this is no longer circumstantial evidence, folks, especially because we also have this text message right over here from, once again, none other than Mr. James Gilliar, who seems to be at the center of all of this stuff, constantly referring to Hunter, Jim, and the big guy. The only person who needs his identity concealed in all of this stuff is Joe Biden, because he's a government official, or he was a government official during the time a lot of this stuff was happening. It's the only possible logical conclusion that the big guy is, in fact, Joe Biden. Joe Biden was getting 10% kickbacks on deals that he was involved in and enabling through his government influence, making millions upon millions of dollars for himself, his brother, his son, and their business associates, James Gilliar, Tony Bobulinski, and others. It's time to have a seriously honest conversation about this stuff, folks. The investigation into Hunter Biden is seriously ramping up. We're seeing a whole lot of reports claiming that there's currently a criminal investigation that could lead to charges involving Hunter Biden. And the question is, will that be connected to Joe? At this point, folks, I am totally convinced there is no other reason why he would be lying the way that he is. There is no other reason why they would be trying to protect the big guy's identity. Of course, we have this Fox News report that I mentioned earlier.
The identity of the big guy has been the subject of much speculation as part of the ongoing grand jury probe into Hunter Biden's dealings. Now, according to the New York Post, one of Hunter's business partners, named James Gilliar, appears to have referred to Joe Biden as the big guy in a message on the same day the Post broke the news of the infamous laptop left behind by the president's son. Now, this comes as a Fox News digital review shows at least 14 of Hunter Biden's business associates met with then Vice President Biden, ranging from Mexican billionaires to a former Colombian president to Ukrainian and Russian energy executives.
Joe Biden was in fact involved, and if it can be proven that Joe Biden is in fact the big guy, or even if a grand jury decides so, that the evidence is compelling enough, Joe Biden must be held to account. He must be impeached. And what we're talking about here is not these two phony impeachment trials against Donald Trump, where there was absolutely no evidence whatsoever, nothing but a political motive. We're talking about legitimate crimes of corruption.
Hey, Art Sai,
scheme
what you cooking?
Involving the White House during Joe Biden's term as vice president. That is an impeachable offense. Democrats are always going on and on about how Republicans were spineless and didn't do the right thing to vote to impeach Donald Trump. But if 10 Democrats don't vote to impeach Joe Biden in a scenario where Joe Biden's involvement in this whole scheme has been proven, well, then they will be the absolute biggest hypocrites on the planet. Honestly, at this point, folks, the way they're trying to throw Joe Biden under a bus, I think this whole thing is calculated. I think it might be coming out at just the perfect moment, just the perfect time. This might be a way for the Democrats to force their hand and get this guy out of office. I think charges at least connected to Hunter Biden are very much within the works. I mean, of course, we have to take it all with a grain of salt. Hillary Clinton should have been charged a long time ago. Now that Biden's probably the same thing. But one thing I know for sure, charges or not, the crimes of the Clinton crime family and the Biden crime family are clear as day regardless of the charges. And now with mounting evidence that Joe Biden is in fact the big guy, in my mind, it's undeniable. And we're talking about two of the biggest political scandals of my lifetime, two of the biggest corruption scandals I've ever seen. Once again, to take another Democrat talking point, it's bigger than Watergate, more serious than Watergate. I think that Hillary Clinton's Russiagate treasonous crime and the Biden crime family's treasonous influence peddling corruption scheme are two of the biggest corruption scandals in American history. And at this point, again, at least in my mind, they are both undeniable. Hillary Clinton and her campaign were behind the Russiagate hoax, and Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and Jim Biden were selling out American interests to foreign adversaries.
2024 pardon of himself. That'd be funny, Russell.
Well, they always said that, Trump was going to do it, and then,
yeah,
but, they always seems Biden's doing all the stuff they're accusing Trump of doing.
All those London betting houses are betting he's not making it to the end. Or not all of them, but I saw some of them.
Let's watch some more drunk people. I figure it goes well. Goes well with the politicians. What's that?
Oh.
Must be snow.
Thank you for like taking me home. Of course. Did you give me the wrong key? No, Kevin, that's my key. That's not the right key. This is the key. That's not the right key. This is my house. No, I swear to God, this is my house, right? I swear to God. This is not my house. This is not
Cinderella.
Back off, demon. Oh! Jeez!
this damn dish right here. Oh my God!
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh my God! I'm good. I'm good. I don't know. It came out the car. Okay. Oh, shit, funny.
So Dan, where you live at?
I'm in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. My
Yep.
brother lived there a long time. I have a friend that lives up there, but I've never really been there. You're around Atlanta?
Yeah, just north of it, up on the lake. I hope I win a bar bet with your suspension bridge out of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. That was a cool escapade.
Yeah, me and my friend he has a hunting lease out in West Texas, and we were like, where can we go? And then that bridge was kind of, we had seen it online. It was a pretty far drive though. I went to some other places too. I got 3 or 4 other videos I need to do. I've just been lazy. Been doing this instead, but I'll probably do a video this week sometime.
Yeah.
There's like a Stonehenge out there and a bunch of mountains and stuff.
Cool.
Well, smaller mountains, but they're cool looking.
There's no telling what we could discover if people put their mind to it. And
yeah, that's what. I mean, my friend's got a drone too, so we were just looking for weird stuff. It's stuff you wouldn't normally look for.
yeah, they say duck hunters found some asteroid strikes that were just oval lakes. They couldn't figure out why every single pond was an oval.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it's scattered in like a plotter scatter in the same direction, and it corresponds with pointed lakes up in the Chicago area. And there are these orchids, and you've heard of what are the Venus flytrap plants?
Yeah,
they only grow in this one area. There's a specific orchid that only grows in these blown out ponds, and they couldn't ever figure out why they were all ovals until the drone people, I guess, are planes originally first spotted it, but drones really got to inspect the edges. And it's a huge area down on the coast.
Yeah, we went to like that LaGrange, the best whorehouse in Texas or whatever, and then that's pretty cool because it's all torn down.
Oh,
the drones you can get to places that you can't get to because they're fenced up or whatever.
Yeah.
Or there's no road to get there or whatever.
I tell you what, I saw a dude at a boat landing. He was talented, man. He was making that thing dip and dive, and it went out of sight several times. And I was like,
oh yeah, they get crazy. Yeah. Well,
But like
yeah,
I said, I don't get out much. So
there's there's a first person view FPV drone. Those go real fast, and you drive with a helmet on your head that lets you see what the drone sees.
Oh.
And then the kind like I got are you just fly it around, and it's a lot easier.
Yeah. He said people actually take lures out and like in the surf and drop the fishing lures way offshore. I don't know how way offshore, but I thought that was interesting. He didn't do it, but he said his friends did.
Yeah, I guess people come up with some crazy stuff. You can hang things from them and do all kinds of weird junk.
Ukraine must be using them for battle.
Yeah, they're yeah, and then there's a problem because DJI makes the best in the world. That's the kind I got, and that's the kind they're using in Ukraine. So DJI is giving the info to the Russians of all the locations and everything. So as soon as you use one, the Russians will bomb that area. Like all crazy.
Yeah.
There it is. So yeah, this is that when the camera's on the front. See, on mine you drive it, but on that the camera's on the front, so you see what the drone sees. It's a lot. You can't stop on those. Like mine, you can hover and everything. Those you don't.
I see. That's
They're
wicked.
they're always going, and they go real fast.
Wow.
Yeah, you get a different kind of video when you fly those.
That's the virtual reality of
Yeah, it is. You're wearing a VR headset basically,
yeah.
and you're flying by VR. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I couldn't do it though. It's too fast paced for me. I need slow.
It's beautiful though. That's wicked.
Yeah, that's badass. I guess has sound. Okay, terrible. With drones, you can put any music in it. It sounds cool, but that music wasn't very good there.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, they got the technology is crazy. It's, I guess, good and bad, huh?
Old and new. I saw Jim put in about the goats. There was a military base near me when I was growing up, and they had ammunition dumps. We call them. I don't know what they're storage, and they couldn't use, mechanized mowers, and they had goats, and every year they give them to the public. They were just like they were breeding like rabbits. But goats mowed the whole.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't kidding. I always thought, man, if you had just enough, like an acre or so, and kept a couple of goats, never have to worry about mowing, just feed the goats instead.
They always marveled at the fact that they would eat the trash like honeysuckle or other kind of vines, jasmine or whatever, and they wouldn't mow the grass so much until I guess until they ran out of the other stuff. I guess they knew what they were doing though. They were good goats.
Yeah.
But
Not
Lord
bad.
Almighty, you could go there with a horse trailer and get as many goats as you wanted. It was crazy.
Huh? What's that goat meat called? You could eat it on fajitas too.
The Greek
or something.
Spit on a spit. I don't know.
So here, a breaking bombshell presentation reveals identities of Maricopa County elections employees who deleted the files before the county audit.
I hope something comes out of that.
So hopefully people go in jail. We could watch a video about that, but thank you, YouTube. They won't. I don't trust you. Bill Gates and other radicals, Preston, Joe Manchin. Oh, of course they did. Spend that money when we're having what? We're having a recession. It's genius to spend more money. Let's make the inflation more. It's like they didn't go to first grade and they didn't get like that pie chart when you're going. You cut it in pieces, and then each piece is worth less when you cut more pieces.
Right.
They never had that little training. It's like you can't fake that. It's like, or you get inflation. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Crowd chants, "Let's go, Brandon!" Has struck Tucker Carlson and that lady.
Some podcasts said, I forget if it was Rogan or not, but some podcasts said that they couldn't do any worse than if they had gone to school to study how to destroy the economy and the
Well, it seems, this sounds so far-fetched that, China has some kind of influence. I'm sure it's a corporate type of money thing, but I don't know. Sure, everything that happens seems to help them.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried to punish Russia and everything went their way. Everything. The ruble,
Yeah,
oil.
it's all going up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new one. Iran's like, no, nobody's paying attention to us.
Yeah.
They're going to make
North
some
Korea.
nuclear. Yeah. They don't like China getting all the attention.
They didn't go out in the ocean and build their own islands for nothing. They're going to Taiwan and Hong Kong.
So today, China says they're going to shoot down Pelosi's plane. Now you got Iran going to send missiles to New York, and you got Putin declaring the U.S. the main enemy of Russia. That's what happens when you lead with weakness. And right now, we're not going to go to Taiwan right after China threatened us, or we're even going to look weaker. It's more of these countries are going to start acting out against us.
Right. I don't mean to be conspiratorial, but it's almost like a B grade movie where they know about the asteroid and everybody's coming apart at the seams to.
Oh, what's going on there? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Well, whatever is going on is that bad,
True.
It's something nuts.
But for all of them to wait through the 4 years of Trump, it's beguiling to think that they all would wait.
Yes. Well, they got power and they're still unhappy. It never stops.
Yeah, but every one of them, including Kim Jong-il, could have done something to show their hand, but didn't.
Ow.
Oh, the radiator got it.
Is dat amorceren dat ze zeggen?
Hij lijkt dat je dat wil doen, mama.
En Ben is ermee beter?
He's going in the drink.
Nee.
Badje aan vis niet gooit misschien wel prijzen met de zuibeker. Dat is een feit dat zeker is.
Ja, die kans zit erin, maar ja. Zo herne vis en moeilijk.
Nog veel succes.
Bloop.
He's heavy too.
Look at Grandma pulling him out by the leg.
It always pulls you to the side.
Dude, seriously.
He's like wearing a pair of shoes and he hasn't gone anywhere.
Oh my God! How is he not falling?
Gravity goes more that way.
That's going to be a Olympic trials sport. Speaking of Olympics, are we going to go to China?
I don't know. They haven't talked about that yet, so I don't know about it.
They haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I just follow whatever the stories are.
We'll have to ask Jack Bradley.
Yeah, see, he's the one that's supposed to know all that.
I say that with love. I'm not being disparaging.
Yeah, me too. He pays attention.
I think he would know before anybody. I know.
Yeah. Ow. That guy did a really bad job.
Lucky that wasn't an elevator shaft. You know, how do these people know to start recording? I don't know how they capture all this stuff.
The dog's got a poop.
Oh!
They wasted.
Thank goodness there's no baby in there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. What the hell?
Just cold beers. Oh, I hate to laugh, but that is hilarious. Into the hatchback. Into the hedge. Up the stairs. Oh my word. Now say they're in a second story place just photographing.
Old phone, low quality.
I know beer was drunk to keep from getting bacterial infections and things, but I'm not
Yes. On the front wheel still. Jess, come on. Right up, bud.
How old is that person? Santa. Ouch.
That set off 2 car alarms.
Oh.
Oh.
Твою мать, блядь. Я хуею.
Okay, that's a little loud there, people.
But like, how did they know to record? How did they know to already record that?
I think it's coincidence, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of fake ones, but I don't think these so far don't look fake.
No, they don't look fake. I'm just surprised that
people
are catching it. I guess there are so many more to count.
What the hell?
That's the shower he didn't know he needed.
They always lean back like they're Michael Jackson. Uh-oh, wrong way. Turn around. No, no. Oh. He's like gave up. Yeah, that's it. What is it? The horse drunk too? Oh, he's pulling him.
He's all in his mouth. Yeah.
Horse is like, what the hell? What do you want me to do? He drives like him.
Get him, Trigger. What category is this called, Russell?
I don't know. It's drunk people.
Drunk people.
Compilation. There's quite a few videos to choose from. Look like hours and hours of drunk people. Oh,
damn. He's out too.
This guy popped up a few times.
This guy's trying to get his sports page.
He's a patriot.
Yeah, he's a patriot. Back where he started. Oh my word.
That was a hard at. And over in Asia, the scooter stuff. I was in Taiwan. They'd have like a family of 5 on this little scooter. Little kids in the back. They do crazy stuff with scooters.
Yeah. Family scooter. Off the cliff.
Oh, the pole. People are laughing.
Nice bike.
And he has the right shirt too. He just shouldn't drink.
Why did I go over the other and pair those guys? You can do it. I called you this. You can do it.
Hard size calling them drunk tards. That'd be a perfect category name.
Yeah, I think Art's right. It's just so you got phones now, so there's so many videos. Just a lot of them happen to be really good. Apparently, he's not a good rider. Don't drive drunk.
Part of a team.
Oh, he has matching shirts.
Yeah. I know this stool like the back of my hand.
It's getting harder and harder to get up. You need to do it.
The inevitable.
Slow motion fall.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
No, the wrong way. Oh, his head hit concrete.
Oh,
never good for an old guy.
Bing. Bing.
Like a pinball machine.
On tilt.
Oh, we're covering up that one. What the hell? Oh, he cut it up so he just goes back to something else he did.
He should give up.
Oh, here we go. Ouch. No.
Oh, collateral.
Oh, that's dangerous there.
Collateral damage. Whack, whack, whack. It's a platform. Boom.
Oh, what's he doing? Ouch.
He had a plan, though. I didn't notice if Mark Levin was on. Did you know if Mark Levin even had a show tonight?
That might be. I don't know. That might be why he didn't stream.
Uh,
Yeah, I'd show it normally, but I can't. Everyone always walks backwards.
yeah, the blood brain barriers defeat.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's always lose your. Oh, that guy's still going.
almost.
does not drink alcohol. Listen. Okay,
Oh, what?
it's late at night. Full transparency. It's late at night. Looking up stuff to review and check out. Sipping on a little bit of whiskey. Okay, and I stumbled upon something that says Donald Trump does not drink alcohol, and I'm about to check this out because I think it's something that I really don't. Why I don't feel like feeling bad at the moment. But I'm sure he's going to tell me why, and it's going to have something to do with his success and how he was able to get to where he is in life and whatnot. So, and that's important to me because I'm trying to do some things as well. And if I gotta quit daggone alcohol, I already do not drink nearly as much as I used to, which is a blessing. Thank God for that. So let's check this out together, and it is like so that you're not put off. It is like it's gonna have music in the background while he's talking. Hopefully that doesn't bother your interview. If it does, let me know in the comment, and I will try to steer away from videos like this. But if you do like this, please comment, all right? Because he's going to be saying a lot more other than the fact that he doesn't drink alcohol. So let's get into it.
People will ask me, what's the thing about you that's least known? Number one, I happen to be a nice person. I happen to be very generous with people that need help. I do. I like that. I love helping people. And also, I'm very honorable. I think things I say are somewhat controversial, but they're always true. I mean, always true. They're generally true, or at least I believe them to be true. And some people may think that's provocative. But people think I enjoy provoking people or needling people. It's not that I do, but I'm, again, a very honest person. So I say that, and it provokes some people, and some people love what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is the truth. Because I do say the truth and I do say what I want. Now, I do have to say this right here. This explains why he's able to speak for hours and hours and hours and hours, because he's coming straight from the heart. It's like, I'm just saying what's on my mind right now in my heart. That's just, I'm coming from a pure place. So I don't really have to write down a speech that'll only allow me to be able to talk for 30 minutes. And then I'm up here looking awkward. No, I'm coming from a real real place.
Bikes are hard.
Talk. I'm a smart guy. I went
Sober.
to school of finance. I don't have to say those things. But I am an honorable person. I'm an honest person. So I say what is appropriate to say. In other words, I'm not a good liar. Politically, that may be a huge disadvantage for me because I say what I want and I say what's true. If you have a country, you have to have a border. So if somebody wants to come in through the legal channels, that's fine. But you can't just walk across and say, okay, good, everybody's a citizen. Yeah. You come from India, you come from China, you come from anywhere. You go to Harvard, you go to Wharton, number one in the class, you graduate, they throw you out of the country. You go back to China, and you beat the brains out of the people in the United States. In that case, I'm all for staying. When you have education, when you're educated in our country, and you're a wonderful student, I think those people should be allowed to stay. These people were serious about making sure everything was perfect. I respected that. I told my people, I respect what they're doing. I think it's great. Some of the people that we're getting in the United States are people you don't want. We're getting criminals. We're getting people.
Art, one of us is on a delay.
They're releasing them we're like a dumping ground. They're releasing them into the United States, into the southern borders.
Sure. Is this what people was talking about when they were saying, hey, he's racist? He's saying that we only get the killers and the rapists.
All of
this, and we don't. That's the reason why we want to build a.
What you mean on a delay?
He's typing about someone tipping over in chat, and that was the limbo. And we're watching LFR. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he might be a little bit behind us.
Okay.
Art, are you behind us? He would still hear us on at the same time, no?
Real time, yeah.
Yeah.
Type not a delay, Art, or a delay, or bicycle if you're still seeing drunkards on the street.
the walls to keep.
Yeah, I
I don't
like
know.
the drunkards.
Prevent them from
Now we're
sending
doing
us
the
out with bad
anti-drunk. See, we're going
Yep.
And you have to take
full
those people
circle.
and get them out.
Yep.
And you have to be tough.
Teetotaler.
We're not tough about
That
it.
was
And I don't know, is it
accidental.
that we're not tough or are they just incompetent? Because I have a feeling there's a lot of incompetence beyond toughness. I think, experience is just a wonderful thing. Learning from experience is a wonderful thing. If you can learn from other people's experience, that's even better though. If you see other people making mistakes, learn from it. You don't have to make those mistakes yourself. But let me just tell you what I would do when my children, when they were very young, from the time they could speak, no drugs, I would tell them, no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes, every week. And I drum it in. And I have a lot of friends who have very talented children. I have a lot of friends who have very untalented children too. They'll never make it, whether they take drugs or not.
I have a lot of friends who have untalented children as well, and they'll never make it whether they take drugs or not. Wow, bro, that was mean.
Struck me the
Oops,
same
I was
way.
about to say something. I was about to say you probably should have raised Hunter Biden. That's what I was about to say. But when you said that about your friends, man, that's not nice, man. But hey, he says what's on his mind. Look, I said it. I wasn't coming from a bad place, but I'm being honest, man. Your kids are not that talented, and they're not that gifted, and they're clearly not that intelligent. So I'm praying for you.
Okay. But I have friends that have very talented children, but they started drinking or they take drugs. These people, it's a competitive world out there, as you folks know. Right. These people are a huge disadvantage. A huge disadvantage. And so when people ask me, your kids, they're doing well, they're in business, they're making deals. But first of all, Ivanka's outstanding. She's done an amazing job, as you know, and she's great. She went to the Wharton School. She was a top model. She did fantastically. And one day, boom, she got into the Wharton School of Finance, and she just cut it off like it was nothing. But I tell people, it's such a competitive world, such a hard, that if your kids are taking drugs or alcohol, they're a huge disadvantage. I get paid a lot of money to make speeches, and I give the money to charities, and I'm happy about it and all this. But one of the words I've added over the last couple of years was pressure. Most people do not have the ability to handle pressure. A lot of people don't have the ability to handle pressure. And I say you have to learn that about yourself, because I really believe that to a large extent is an innate ability.
Yeah.
You have to learn that about yourself, because if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to be very successful, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, you're going to make mistakes. You have to have the ability to handle pressure. And if you don't, you should get a great job and enjoy your life. There's nothing wrong with it. But a word pressure is turning out to be more of an important word, and more people are responding to it, because a lot of people that I watch have no ability.
Art, I don't think Levin had a show tonight.
And I could give you so many examples, and they fail. And I told you, I've had friends that went bankrupt, and they've.
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna wait a week or so
never been able to,
until my little
never
orange
went
banner
bankrupt.
goes away around my
But I
thing that
will tell
says
you,
I'm
I've had
under
tough times like
warning or
everybody.
whatever
I don't consider them tough times. I consider it a learning
on my YouTube
experience. I
studio
learned
or
a lot
whatever.
in the early 90s when everyone was going down the tubes. The real
How
estate
do the
markets
people
had
who do
totally
reaction
collapsed. You
videos
10
get
cents
away
from the
with it?
banks.
I don't know. That's why we're watching a reaction video.
And I came up with an expression.
Oh, this
survive
is
till
a
95.
reaction.
And that was
That's
a
right.
great
He's
time.
already
I
gone.
covered all
He's
of
one of the
this.
best guys, so he knows what to do. So I don't know what to do. But if we watch his,
That's cool, man.
I don't
That's
think
cool.
YouTube.
Facing adversity.
I mean, I'm helping LFR by marketing him. I don't think he would mind. It's not copyright material, and he's gone to the trouble of making sure we can watch it. So I think this would be legal. We're reacting to a reactor.
Yeah, there seemed to be I kind of got hooked the other night when you introduced Ozark. I watched another reaction to it, and they don't seem to. I mean, I looked back for a year, and there's thousands, hundreds at least of
Yeah, there are. Yeah, I was gonna start watching it. I guess watch for it, and then I'll start watching it, and then y'all can watch it with me.
Man, I'm about saturated. I couldn't learn 12 more characters' names if I had to.
Are you watching it?
No, I'm aging out of that. And that guy from Arrested Development's one of my favorite actors, but I just can't get a whole new conglomerate.
I haven't watched a movie or a series in a long time, but everyone says it's good.
Yeah, I've heard it's excellent.
Let's see. So yeah, it sucks where we can't. I'm not watching other stuff, but anyway, let's let's go back to LFR and
I
Trump.
guess I ran off Stoner and all your friends. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was just about. Yeah, I don't know where Rezus is. They're still my friends.
He came up with something to help him at least go until a few more years.
This
just
was
a
good.
few more
I
years
needed to
survive to 95. I like this right here because in a lot of the other
get used to doing it anyway without them. And then sure is better with them though. It'd be awesome if Jack was here. He could just like talk.
action channels can relate to this.
Yeah,
A lot of
Jack's
us
like an
started to see
encyclopedia,
some
man. That's
Yeah, he
subscribe
just keeps it
channels,
going. You know,
and
never a
we
quiet
decided to do this full time. I'm not the only one out here. I'm sure y'all know of a few of them who are doing the same exact thing. Shout out to them. Y'all are doing an amazing job if you see this. And if you are friends with them, send this to them because this is necessary right here. A lot of us face some very dark times, some very bad times, down times. And we're not trying to go there anymore. It's certain pivots that we had to make. It's certain things we had to learn, and we
So yeah,
had to
we'll
make sure that we stayed.
we'll go off
ahead,
after this in
and
8
we
minutes
stayed doing what we need
or
to
10
do.
minutes.
I'm
Whatever.
glad that he put this out here because
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of you have gone through the same thing before, probably are going through it right now. But as people I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. And we used to sing songs all the time about trouble don't last always and just giving God all of put your burdens in God's hands and he'll make sure that you get across that finish line, and he will make sure that he takes care of you. Just having faith in him, you will be all right. What they say, the faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1, I believe that is. And when we're facing this pressure, this
So this is one of those shows that allows me to play.
Pretty good selection.
Then that show I tried to do last time was public, whatever domain, and YouTube still said it was a copyright. So I don't know.
Well, don't risk it, man.
I was. This one shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm sure it's so old. It's out in the public.
None of the delay says all over place in the stream. Huh. Or it's not delayed. There could be YouTube. I don't know what that would be, but
After a minute?
Yeah, he was a couple minutes off, I think. Well, I'll deduct some. If we have enough people, just going through the sites would work out. Like we had the gang here. That's what every other place does. Like.
Well, unless you're going to make a bunch of channels like Crippy, I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, and I'm not. That's why. Yeah, and I was trying to think of ideas of if we show other content providers, that should be. I mean, we're helping them, so that shouldn't be bad. We could go through the headlines on these, and I would think you can show news videos.
Yeah, and I was thinking, if kids in other countries do it with what is it, a UDN or a UPN or VPN or I'm so
the VPN, yeah. That's just so they don't know where it disguises your IP or whatever.
It seems like you could do another like I know Magoo said he watches Sky News out of Australia. I don't see how they could ever get mad about something 12 hours different.
Yeah, Sky News is pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't risk your channel though, dude. I wouldn't risk your channel.
It's only for a week, but I'd be so frustrated. Well, wait, what's Art got? I'm always delayed. Story of my life. Oh, where's Art at? Oh, he's in Hawaii.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
From Bangkok to Hawaii, we're getting
to Georgia and Houston. And
unreal. And the Great Lakes.
Yep. Ohio, yeah. And Florida.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Art that was a delay, and now he's saying 3 or 4 minutes. That's about what I was calculating.
That's about right. Well, that was an hour and a half. That was a good one, and we did it without any of the talkers. That was a good accomplishment.
Yep.
So,
I hope your tire holds up.
Well, it's new, brand new, so it should be good.
Oh, they wouldn't fix the old one?
I didn't offer. I just got a new tire.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, I did. Hopefully, I'm getting a new car. I'm trying to get the current one paid off, and then I ordered a new Subaru. So hopefully, I can get it.
Cool.
I owed about $1,800 on the current one, but I should be able to get it paid off this month. Hopefully.
Sounds great. Which Subaru? Hybrid?
I wish. That was another like 10,000 almost. The Crosstrek.
Oh.
It's gonna be awesome. I hope I get it.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Well, have a good night, everybody.
Okay, Russell, thanks so much. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, good night, Dan. Good night, Art. Thanks for being here, y'all. See ya.